Alright folks, welcome back to Deity Empires. I got a lot of good response to the last video. It seemed like people liked it, so we're gonna dive back in. Since I last played this, there has been an update, and the beginnings of a help manual have been introduced. Now, unfortunately, the manual is still in progress. There are a lot of things that aren't filled up in here. You can see coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. There are some interesting mechanical details, which frankly involve quite a lot of math. But, so, like, this talks about magic resistance, which is pretty valuable information. So, magic resist with a target plus a random, a d20 roll, minus spell level, minus magic level of the spellcaster, minus 10. So, a more powerful wizard casting a more powerful spell needs you to roll a very high number in order to stop it. Especially because you have this minus 10 coming right at the end. So that's going to be very, very difficult. So their example here. So you've got a wizard with magic level 7 casts a spell level 2, total of 9, on somebody whose magic resist is 4. And you're going to increase or decrease the damage by 10% per final level at the end of the whole process. So the magic level of the wizard increases the damage by 70% from 8 to 14. Then the target rolls magic resistance, and it gets 4 plus its roll minus the spell level minus the magic level of the caster minus 10, and that gives you a result where it resists a certain percentage of the damage. Effectively, what this means is you have to roll at least 10. Assuming that you're even, you have to roll 10 or higher in order to resist any damage. And if you roll a 20, then you negate all of the damage, I think. But if you're fighting against a higher level wizard, your chance of reducing damage is very low. Anyway, that's just an interesting thing that I kind of found there. Meditation, this is about how you regenerate mana. So yeah, so you regenerate mana into your battle mana pool every turn. And then your meditation also limits how you can cast spells on the world map. So I have 20 meditation right now. I have 20 battle mana. I used 6 this turn. And I can cast spells. Right now I can consume souls. I'm going to work on increasing my meditation skill. So if I cast spells in battle, it'll use up battle mana. When my next turn ticks over, my meditation will be spent first refilling battle mana, and then spending mana on the current spell that I'm casting, but only up to a max of my meditation. So I'm going to work on increasing my meditation in order to make that more and bigger. Also, another fun thing I discovered. So this city has a natural resource harvest of 10. Production is of 10 out of 21 right at the moment. So it's only actually producing 10. And I think that's because it doesn't have more natural resources. Yeah, stored resources 10 out of 1,000. So it has to store resources before then using resources up in production, and the production limits how quickly you can build things. So what I actually need to do is I need to bring resources to the city. In poking around, what I also discovered was my units can carry natural resources, and they have these desired food and resource bars. So this blood orc worker can carry 1,000 food with him, and he can carry up to 100 natural resources. So if you move near a friendly city, those resources will be deposited in the warehouse. Now, my units over here, my blood orc grunts, are carrying loot, which includes natural resources. So if I move these guys, he's not carrying any natural resources. Neither is he. So wait, what if I turn desired resource supply up to 100% for all of them? Let's just turn desired resource. I'm hoping that will make them steal resources from whenever we have a fight. And then these giant wasps. Oh yeah, I didn't want to fight these giant wasps because they looked really scary. I'm gonna try and go fight somebody and see if I can steal resources from them. Flaming spiders, bandits. Maybe I can fight bandits. They don't seem too dangerous. Let's go fight bandits. Okay, so what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to steal resources from somebody and then bring them back to the city in order to give to the city to increase my production. Because if I can store up a whole bunch of resources, then I can spend those to build stuff more quickly. Right? Makes sense? Makes sense to me. Okay, so you lot, yeah, let's head around that way. You, sir, you're working. There's no way to remind myself what he's working on, unfortunately. I just have to wait till he's done. Huh, it's not the greatest. Okay, so I've increased my meditation skill. I've researched production. Next up is food research. So if we look at my civic research, working on food research, I've just hit. So increases production and natural resource gathering efficiency by 2%, production efficiency by 1%. These seem pretty lame, I'll be honest. I mean, there's a lot of them. Increases chance to prospect a tile. Must be finding resources. Increases natural resource harvest of lumber camps by 10%. Okay, so we've still got only 10 stored resources because we're only producing 10 resources per turn. And this guy's building something. So let's keep moving here. Those are the flaming spiders. Those are the bandits. That's where we want to go. Got some skeletons in there too. Those would be easy fodder. Okay, so we've got mercenaries offering their services in City 0. I wish I could rename that. And I've built the blacksmith. So we have mercenaries for hire. Kobold lieutenants. Tactical leadership. Okay, so they give benefits to my troops. And they are small, so they dodge easily. And they have 4 figures per model. And 4 moves. And of course they are evil. Okay, let me hire them. I'm gonna hire them. So that's cut down on my stored food, I think. And the blacksmith, bonus to production. So yeah, so my production is now up to 33, but I'm still limited by my natural resources. So let's get a blood orc worker. Let's get another worker going. And this kobold dude should move up here to join the army. And yeah, he moves faster than my orcs do. I need you to I'm still not entirely down with the controls of this thing. There you go. Okay. Great. Okay, so we've increased our meditation skill again. Now, here's what I'm thinking. I want to build like a lumber camp or something, which should produce production. Yeah, it adds natural resources per level. So let's build a lumber camp. You, I can't quite join them yet. All right, let's wait. Let's wait a turn for the kobolds to catch up. There we go. Kobolds have caught up. Now, can we all move? No. Okay, and then let's go beat up those bandits next turn. See how it works out for us. More mercenaries. Blood orc grunts. Don't need them. I've already got some blood orc grunts. Let's go beat up these bandits here. Oh, and now there's a little battle tutorial. So mouse wheel to zoom, click and drag. Click on it and it'll blink. Left click to get it ready to move. Click again to actually move it. It's only 50 turns in the battle, apparently. The game will intelligently store what attack you last used. It will store 2 different values, the attack you last used at a range of 2 or more, and the attack you last used at a range of exactly 1. Actively set the selected attack of your active unit for you when you hover over an enemy depending on the range. Okay, that's kind of neat. You can cycle through the attacks available by using the mouse wheel or choose an attack by pressing 1, 2, 3, or 4. Okay, so that's how you use different multiple attacks. I have to select a target. Okay. So, over here we've got the banditos, and there's more over here. There's 3 bandits all told. So what I think I'm going to want to do is move in that direction to take care of them, and then move the other way to take care of the other ones. And what we want is we actually want our kobold lieutenants to be kind of in the middle of everybody, because that tactical leadership only works within 2 tiles. So we want everybody within 2 tiles of the kobolds. So we want you up there, we want you there, you can go there. Do you have another move? And then you guys can kind of step in behind them. And we can, of course, throw some spells. So we could extend the length of the battle. Interesting, that's a spell we can cast. Let's summon some skeletons up there to kind of muck them up while we're forming. So kobold lieutenants are very, very fragile. They only have 2 health each. Compared to the blood orcs who have, what? 4, and then these bandits have 6. I'm sorry, 7, but only 2 figures. And the skeletons are just standing there because I don't really need them to do anything right now. You blood orc grunts, let's move you up here. Okay, yep, they're doing a little bit of chip damage, that's fine. Just absorbing the enemy attacks. Great. And we'll get up there, we'll form a line. Alright boys, here they come. Let's move you there. There. You, nope, I didn't mean to right click again. You move you up there and attack. Great. Okay, yeah, that tactical leadership seems to work a treat. I didn't even take any damage. Great. The one thing I will say about these battles, they are a little bit slow and clunky. I would like it if they were faster. Especially because if I only have 50 turns, I think a lot of larger battles are going to be resolved more or less by default eventually. Because, of course, people will not be able to actually reach and defeat all of the enemy in the 50 turns they have. I mean, this alone is taking me... This is going to take me probably 14 or 15 turns, and I only had to kill 3 units. So probably I would want to see like a... like less... faster movement or less space or something. So yeah, I found 6 natural resources there and 1,100 food and 200 gold. So these guys should bring that back to the city, I think. So let's get you all activated and just send you back to the city. And you're building a lumber camp. Oh, you didn't actually... Oh, you did move. Good. How long is it going to take? We got 4 more turns for that blood orc worker. And, we now have 2 workers working in the city. So, because our population has grown. So that has a level 1 lumber camp. So now we can take a worker and put him on the lumber camp, and now our natural resource harvest is 14. And that, of course, is food, trade goods, and production. So that increases our production a little bit and gives us more money. That just gives us a lot more food. Okay, great. So production is only actually valuable if you have the natural resources to sustain it. So like a production bonus doesn't benefit me here because I only have so many natural resources. I only have the one level 1 lumber camp, which is producing about 4 natural resources. And here you have all the bonuses broken down. So that's good. That's good to know. That's good to keep an eye on. And you, sir, what would a road do? Or a wall? Why don't I actually move up here and build a 2nd lumber camp? I don't know what trapper's temps. Okay, that's food. Training grounds, don't know what that would do. Mana well adds more mana. Transform terrain. So that's cutting the forest down. Would that give me resources? Let's try it. Keep on, keeping on. Okay, so we've researched a death spellbook. So we've got another death spellbook. We can research Shadow Heal. We can research Shadow Bolt, which does quite a bit of damage. Burning Weapon. Let's do Shadow Bolt. Who cares about healing? We're evil. We're evil as hell. Now, let's look at these guys real quick. Have you dropped off resources? If I said 0% resource supply... I want to see the city. No, that didn't seem to drop off resources. Did it maybe give it to somebody else? Okay, 0% resources. 0% resources. And you're on 0%. Okay, so they're all set on 0% resources, so they don't have any resources. So the question then is, yes, those resources went to the city. So now my production is kicked up to 35 while those stored resources are being used. Okay, we're figuring it out. We're getting it set. All right, we're making progress. Yee dogie. And we've now built another Blood Orc worker. So if we, nope, left click the worker, those warriors. Let's move them up that way. And then, yeah, just double click to get rid of them. Now we've got this worker dude. And he can go, put him there, and what can you build? Trading post? A mine. Natural resources added per level 0.2 and a bonus of 50%. So that's a lot like a, that's like the lumber camp. I don't know if it works better on fields or if there's a special mineral resource I need. Let's build a mine. Got some acid beasts up there, some wood elf rebels. They're invisible in forests. That sounds like it could be super annoying. But they're not that tough. I think we could probably take them. Might be able to take them. And we're increasing our meditation skill yet further. Let's go to casting spells. Does consuming souls seem like a good idea? I'm not sure what consuming souls does. Once you consume enough souls, bind the soul of one of your units. Oh. So a soul gem allows you to make a unit, linking that unit to your deity permanently. Core units can be brought back to life with the Raise Dead spell. Will retain all of its experience and levels, but lose all of its morale. Okay, then. That is an interesting mechanic. That means that later on in the game we'll be able to take our really good units and just have them forever, presumably. Okay, that's pretty neat. What are you building in here right now? Another Blood Orc worker. Our production is back down to 10. Wait, why is it back down to 10? Should be, yeah, keep harvesting them resources there. And this is going to be, we're improving the mine. Natural resources. Oh, no. No. We need to cancel that mine because there's no natural resources there. Hey, you. Cancel work. Move down into here. And then what's the base terrain there? We can build a lumber camp. I guess I don't have minerals. So, yeah, let's just build lumber camps. So we're starting to consume souls, I suppose. And more lumber camps? I guess. Just build as many lumber camps as I have minions. So we've built another worker. See, okay. I need to deselect all you guys so that I can. Selecting is very honestly kind of complicated. And I don't know why. It doesn't seem entirely consistent. Possibly I just haven't figured it out. But like right now, I don't have anybody selected. I have no unit selected. I'm not giving instructions to anybody. I would like to select this city, but double-clicking, left-clicking doesn't do anything. I can click and drag. If I right-click, okay, right-clicking once now brings up this menu when I don't have anybody selected. So let's move up right there and build a training grounds. Maybe we can recruit military units. And we'll go in and kill these skeletons, and we're just going to set it on auto battle. And can we cut the delay down to 50? Yeah, make things a little bit faster. Okay. Great. And we found some more natural resources. Now, here's an interesting question. So, even with their desired resource supply set to 0%, they are still picking up looted natural resources and food. I guess that just means they won't like grab stuff of their own accord when they're near a city. Maybe they'll automatically dump it off, which would be great. We are continuing to consume souls, which seems good. Giant adders, thugs and thieves, high men rebels. Boy, those are large clubs you have, aren't they? Oh, you have garbage for health, though. Yeah, I'm not afraid of high men rebels, that's for sure. And I'm not afraid of kobold lieutenants either. We're going to auto-battle this one. Moving very, 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 very slowly through the forest. Honestly, it's the forest maps that make the whole process so slow. On the plains, not so bad. Kobold lieutenants, why? Okay. My kobold lieutenants didn't get themselves killed. But that is definitely something I'm going to have to look out for. So my production is back up to 35 right now. And I have 45 stored resources. And I'm not entirely certain why. My harvest is 17, 18. Can you build a road out here? Will that help? I feel like having a road would help. It seems like roads should help. Skeletal warriors, upgraded skeletons, lots of health. And a hand axe attack that does decent damage. Interesting, interesting, interesting. Well, let's see what's up. Okay, so we've got another worker. Move them out to there. And I can upgrade the watermill. Let's upgrade the watermill. We can't upgrade the lumber camp yet. We need to research higher level lumberjacking in order to do that. That increases max mine level, production efficiency, etc. Constitution training, that's fine, I guess. One hit chance to any units defending a city. That could be super useful. And training grounds. Okay, so the training grounds is a building where you gain experience. That's food efficiency. Oh. So food production goes all the way around in the ring. There's tons of them. 1%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 says 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 35% plus 2. So you can increase your food efficiency by 37% by researching all of those. But it would take like a year. I mean real time, not in game time. And roads give you an efficiency bonus. Okay, I'm actually going to research roads. And then lumberjacking. Because I feel like roads will really help me. So go over there, build a road. And you lot, go fight those high man rebels real quick. So you've got a road built, right? And what does that do for this square? So the level 1 road percentage bonus gives me food. Okay, so this game is all about stacking bonuses, and they're mainly small bonuses percentage-wise, but if you can stack enough of them, they become super, super valuable. Also, I can have 2 workers there, it says. So, yeah, I can just put 2 workers on that spot. Okay. 16, 18. So this lumber camp is a lot more effective than that one. And that increases my max production. And my gold income a little bit, but not well enough. So this is, yeah, that's a level 1 road, level 1 lumber camp. So the roads enable you to assign more workers to a certain square. Gotcha. That is the main value of roads. I mean, they're nice and all, but mainly the value of roads is enabling you to assign multiple workers to one square. And it looks like you cannot build roads over rivers. Let's finish upgrading the watermill, though. And you lot go fight these guys. Oh, this is an interesting map. This map's got choke points and stuff in it. This is a cave. Very interesting. What's the move cost? 1,000? Okay, that's fine. Go up there. Go up there. Nope, I did not mean to open your screen. And you can't get past him, that's fine. Okay, so the Highman Rebels are coming up. We want to get our dudes set and get our lieutenant right behind them. And then we will summon some skeletons right there just to kind of choke them up. Wow. Those guys are evaporating. Orcs are really powerful. Blood orcs are just really, really powerful. And we found a whole bunch of natural resources again. I think it's time to stop building blood orc workers. And let's view the building tree. Migrate city. Huh, interesting. Housing. School. Worship hall. Warehouse. Mason's Guild. Production 10. Efficiency 10. Craftsman's Workshop. Weaponsmith. Yes, let's build a weaponsmith. That'll take 80, so we should have it done in about 5 turns. And we've completed the research of Shadow Bolt. I'm going to leave this one here for now. I'm going to do a lot more experimenting with this game, but I think I'm starting to get a handle on it, and we'll see how this we will see how this develops in the near future. But until next time, take care.